fellas, welcome back. I got another episode of Alpha Mentality. This one is called Learning to Say No. Simply not fucking doing something if you don't want to do it. We're going to get all into this in a minute. This is kind of like the same concept of walking away, kind of learning not to argue. It's one of those things. Let's just dive right into it. Learning to say no. So the only reason I bring this up, and if I ever bring a topic up, it's because I've been through it. I've done it myself, and I had to do it several times for me to learn not to say no. Let me read you a quote right here. Got it wrote down right here, and I think it really resonates. I looked for one to fit the video. I think this one really resonates. It's not your job to be everything to everyone. It's not your job to do everything for everybody. Like, your time is limited, so don't waste it doing somebody else's activity, trying to live somebody else's life. Steve Jobs said something just like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a small situation. There's so many things that can play into this. Learn to say no. If you don't want to go out, for instance, your boys write you out. You don't want to go out because you got to work at 6 a.m. and they got to work at 2 p.m. Don't go out. It's not in your best interest. That's what this video is for. It's pushing for your best interest. Learn to say no unless you absolutely want to do it. Unless you're for it. If it's an inconvenience, why would you go out of your way to go do something for somebody or with somebody to please them? There's another thing too. There's a thing called FOMO. You have a fear of missing out. Get your life in the point where it's so good and it's so fantastic that you don't care if I'm missing out. They're missing out on this, on what I'm doing. I don't need to hang out with somebody to have a good time. I don't need to go out to the bar every Saturday to prove, my life is great. No. My life is what I make it. If you think you're doing fine just the way you are, fuck it. You don't got to go out. You don't got to go on a date you don't want to go on a date with. You don't got to do things for status. Your life should be good enough. It should be wonderful enough for you to say no and not have to seek validation from people. When you say yes to everything, put it like this. Being a yes man won't make you happy. I guarantee it. Being a yes man won't make you happy. I don't care if it's for your family, if it's for your best friend, one of your closest brothers. It doesn't matter. And especially don't do it for no fucking woman either. Don't say things because your lady wants to do them or you want to go on a date. Oh, she says, well, I want to go to, for instance, I want to go to Del Frisco's. I want to go to a nice steakhouse. She wants to go to a nice steakhouse, right? But you don't want nothing to do like that. Matter of fact, you want to watch a movie. Why the fuck would you say yes? What, to please her? In a relationship, this can kind of be different. You can find a median, I guess. But why would you do something if you don't want to do it? Why would you put yourself in that position? We do this all the time. Catch yourself. Watch yourself. Before you agree to do something, listen to what you're saying. Envision you doing the activity. If you cannot do that, don't go do it. And God forbid, please don't go out there and drink with your coworkers so you can fit in with them. Fuck them. You're there to make money. Of course, you gotta be, be close knit or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. But you're there to make money. Don't go out and drink with your coworkers because they're gonna view you better. Fuck them. Fuck them. Stop doing things to please other people. Do things that are in your best interest. This applies to so many different things. I got a couple more things written down right here. Don't stunt for people who don't care. Don't go out there, like I said, one of the things with the clubs, with getting out, going to spend money with people to look flashy, to feel complete. You're filling voids in your life when you do that. When you get your life in a point where it's good enough being by yourself, you'll be more happy than anything. I have a fan-fucking-tastic time being by myself. Yeah, going out, it's great, you know what I mean? Bitches are there, you get to talk, be with your boy. I mean, it's great, you know what I mean? Who doesn't want to go to every poker night when it comes down to it? I know I do. I fucking play every night if I wanted to. But you have to keep yourself disciplined on saying no. You're going to put yourself in so many positions where you wonder, why did I do this? Why am I here? You're doing it out of pity. Stop entertaining people with things you don't want to do. It's simple as that. This applies to so many fields. I feel like I highlighted enough of it here. But it's the same thing as walking away. Don't do things if you don't want to do them. If they're inconvenient, don't do them. If they're not gonna please you, do not do them. Say no. I'm good. I'm good on that. And they might, you might have those people with peer pressure, especially earlier in your life, in your 20s. People are gonna push this pressure. Let's go drink. Come on, bro. Don't be a bitch. No. I'm focused on my fucking business. I'm focused on my craft. I'm focused on getting my mind right. I'll fucking go read a book before I spend 3 hours on fucking 7th Street over here is where we have it. 7th Street or fucking 6th Street before I go do something like that. It's not in my best interest, frankly. It's not in my best interest at all. Why would I go ahead and do that? Well, that's really all I got for you today. I'm going to make 3 different videos back to back and put them up at a time. All for the best of men, right? For men, by men, for the better of men. I'll see you here in another minute. Take it easy.